Hi guys, it's Graham from Ink & Leathers here, and today I'm coming to you with my April favourites for 2016. This month I think I have the most random group of favourites that I've done yet, so we'll get through them really quickly because I just want to touch on what they are and why they're favourites for this month. We have some fashion, some grooming, some health products, one tech item and one kind of household item as well. So I'm going to run through them really quickly, and yeah, let's get started. The first fashion item that I want to talk about for April is a trend more than an actual single item, but I have some examples to show you from my personal wardrobe. And what I'm talking about is the fleck or flecked clothing. So it's a cotton fabric, generally speaking, or probably a polyester as well, which has a multicolor or a single color flecked fabric bits woven into the main body of the fabric. So this is a white t-shirt that I got from Oxford, and it just has the fleck all throughout. This is a navy tank top that I got from Belfield, which again has a multicolored flecking throughout. And this is a navy sweatshirt that I got from H&M, which just has a plain white fleck throughout. This is something that I've noticed a lot more in a lot of fast fashion shops, and I really just like the look of it. I'd really like to get a proper blazer made with a flecked fabric, probably not a cotton or like a sweatshirt fabric, but probably more something like a wool with a fleck through it I think would look really good. It's something that I've noticed is popping up a lot more at the moment, and something that I'm really loving. Lastly, for fashion this month, the next item that I want to talk about is an item that I picked up pre-loved, and it is this slate blue blazer, which has a very faint mustard yellow almost check to it. I picked this up from an op shop in Canberra when I was shopping with my friend Heather from Heatstorm blog. This is by a brand called Barisal, which I've never heard of. It's 100% wool. It's 3-button, which again, not super fan of, but I'll live. And it's not vented at the back either, but again, what can you do? This actually looks really good on. I was really surprised at just how much I like this one. It's really good quality. It's very lightweight, but very warm at the same time. I took this one with me to Hobart when I was traveling for work recently, and it was absolutely perfect for their kind of very changeable weather that they're having at the moment. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this one over the next couple of months, and just really impressed with the style of this one. So very much a favorite for the month of April. Moving on to grooming, the first product that I want to talk about is from Evo, which I picked up from my hairdresser, and it's the Casual Act Molding Paste. This is actually really surprising to me. It's not quite a cream or a wax, but a kind of combination of the two. It has a really light, I would say, herbal smell to it, but it also kind of smells like paste. It's got a really interesting texture. It finishes quite matte, which I really like. And my hairdresser's been using this on me for a little while now, and I'm really loving the results. It does give me quite a lot of hold, but it's also still a bit malleable, which I like to have because I find that I'm kind of having to wrangle this mop throughout the day at the moment. So that's been really good for this month, and I'm loving the results that I'm getting from it. Next up, we have the Haze Styling Powder, again from Evo. This one is just a fiber powder, which I find works wonders in my hair because this I have to clean quite regularly because I use a lot of product in it to get to this, and then when it's clean it doesn't do what I want it to. So I just use a little bit of this white powder like so. It's very fibrous, and I just rub it through my hair, and it gives it that kind of dirty 3 days since it's been washed feel, which I really like. One thing that I do want to say about both the Haze and the Casual Act is that the product design is bloody awful. The lid to this one, the like sealant inside it, came off within like one use, and it just has a dot of hot glue keeping it together. And this one was so packed full of the product that the second that I opened it, it went everywhere. It was like an anthrax attack in my bathroom. So Evo, you need to do something about your package design. I'm sorry, great products, but your package design is bloody awful. The health product that I want to talk about this month is Kyolic Garlic. These are capsules that I got off my mum and dad. I was getting a bit sick over Easter when I went down to see them. They swear by these and suggested I started taking them. They are not like any other garlic pill I've taken in my life. Usually garlic pills give me really bad reflux and really terrible garlic breath. These are really potent, but for some reason they don't have the same kind of lingering horrible aftertaste. As we're heading into winter now, we're in the tail end of autumn. Everyone around me at work is sick, so I've been popping these twice a day just to try and keep my immune system bolstered, because I can't afford to be sick at the moment. I'm going to Japan very shortly, so these are just a second line of defense that I can include into my daily routine, and they don't have any negative side effects, which is a bonus. Moving on to tech, something that I have been completely obsessed with this month is a game on iPhone. Now, I'm recording on my iPhone, so I can't show you, but I will stick in some footage or pictures that I can get for you here. The game is called Neko Atsume. It is a Japanese game where you have a yard of some description and you put out toys and food and attract neighborhood cats to come and play. Sounds ridiculous, is ridiculous, but ridiculously addictive as well. Been using this one just in my downtime. It's really entertaining, it's got a really cute design, and it's just something that I can do instead of Instagram or blogging or anything that is on my handheld device, but which is kind of brain switch off time. So really been loving that one this month. Lastly, in the field of homewares, I was having a really bad day early on in the month, and I went to one of my favourite florists here in Canberra, which is Moxham & Whitney in Braddon. I just wanted to get myself something to cheer myself up. And as soon as I walked in, it was like talking with an old friend, talked with one of the owners of the store, and we kind of talked about what she had available. I was looking for some natives. She convinced me to go with this beautiful spray of green orchids, and I picked myself up this Bison Homewares glass vase, and Lou, I think it was kind enough to throw in this beautiful Monstera vine as well. And they just looked really lovely. I posted a photo of them on my Instagram, and I just love the placement of them, and they really just brightened up my day. Going into the store, likewise, really brightened up my day. It was a great customer service experience, but it was also just like catching up with an old friend. They're a really great local Canberra business, and I cannot say enough good things about them. So I just wanted to include them this month and say thank you very much, Moxham & Whitney team. You really did perk up my day. So that's it for April, guys. Those are my favorites. Hope that you found something interesting in there. If you do want any information, they should all be linked in the description box down below. But if you have any specific questions, then just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you ASAP. This will be my last video in this location. I am moving at the end of this week, so we will hopefully have a little bit more content before I go to Japan, which is next week, but we'll see what we can organize. And then obviously when I get back from Japan, I will have a lot of Japan footage for you. If you'd like to request anything specifically for me to film while I'm in Japan, again, just leave me a comment down below and we'll see what we can do. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, guys. It really does mean so much to me. And please, if you want to stay in contact with me, you can do so through all of my social media, which is always linked in the description box down here. And that will include while I'm in Japan as well. I'll be Instagramming and blogging. And until next time, bye.